We're back. Yes, it's John here from CJM'S Events, and this is your favourite race day pre-game, the See You on the Start Line podcast. We've been off air for the last couple of weeks, not because we've been slacking, it's because we've been testing this brand new podcast platform to bring the show to you smoother, sharper, and better than ever. Thanks for hanging in there, and let's rip into it. Hey, what's on today? Well, we've actually got a bit of a break for ourselves on the ground through until the Spa World South Island Half Marathon, happening on Sunday the August 3rd at Lake Hood, just south of Ashburton. So this gives us a bit of a break and a bit of pre-planning. This is a stunner of an event. Lake Hood is picturesque, it's flat, it's fast, it's super friendly for PB hunting. Yes, it's a 3-lap course, but the feedback's the same every year. The laps fly by, the scenery keeps you distracted, and the PB bell keeps on ringing. Yep, it's fast, it's furious, and it's great for those PBs. So Spa World South Island Half Marathon event highlights are, here's what you need to know. Entries are capped at $1,000 and spots are filling up fast. We've never filled the 1,000, but I think this year is the first year that we're going to do it. We're up 45% on the same time last year. Translation to that is that we could absolutely sell out with a week beforehand on the numbers we're looking at. It could sell out before that, so it'd be really cool if it did sell out. We have had 850, I think it was, is their record for the event, and we're well on target to go past that. The distances are the half marathon run, yep, and you can walk it, and you can do the hybrid. People say, what is the hybrid? The hybrid is run a bit, walk a bit, not run a lot and walk very little. It's all about people who may not be able to do the full run of a half marathon. They might have done 10Ks or 15K before. This gives them a chance to have a crack at the half marathon and not worry about having to walk a wee bit. If walkers enter the walking and they run, they'll be naturally disqualified. So if you are a walker and you think you might want to break into a run for a couple of Ks or 200 or 300 meters every now and again, the hybrid is the event for you. So have a think about the hybrid. If you're a walker and you want to do a little bit of running, it's perfect for that. If you're a runner and you think you're going to walk a lot, it's an option for you. But it's really about the people who are really trying to have a crack at it. It's not someone who just wants to get on the podium who runs 20K and walks 1K. It's about 50-50 along those sort of lines. So have a think about that. So there's the half marathon. It's run, walk, or hybrid. The half marathon is the big one, and that's the one that we see some great times being running. And the 7K, for those for looking after something snappy or a bit social, that's the cool event for you. And we have the Kids Dash, the 1.5 Kids Dash. This is our next generation of legends. It goes the opposite way to what the runners do. The 1.5K runs back in towards the runners, but we normally have about 2 people from the hybrid event who they may meet at about 750 at the turnaround. So there's no real congestion. It's nice and safe for the kids, and that's why it's 1.5. It's very, very quick and really good for them to get out there and have a look and have a crack at it. There are medals for every finisher. So there's medals for all the half marathon, the 7K, and the Kids Dash, and they're specific for the kids. It's not a medal that has got that they've completed the half marathon. They've got the Kids Dashes on the ribbon for them, so they know that they've done the Kids Dash, or you know you've done the 7K, and you know that you've done the half marathon, so you can't mix it all up. So there are medals for every finisher. There are podium placings for first, second, and third in every age group. So we recognise all competitors in their age groups, whether they're first, second, or third. It's not just the first, second, and third across the line. Although overall, first, second, and third, we do acknowledge you guys as well as the 7 for the half marathon and the 7K. So we have first, second, and third overall male and overall female for both the half and the 7K. And we have all the age group categories as well. So it could be someone could win the category overall placing. They could be a 40 to 40 to 49-year-old, and then you might have an 18 to 39-year-old who gets second and third. There's different people could be on the podium for first, second and third overall against what the age groups are. So when you cross the line, don't shoot home. You might be leaving the podium finish behind you, and that chance of that photo on the podium is something you can tell the grandkids about in future years. But you must be present at the prize giving to receive any of the prizes, whether that is category, age group prizes, overall prizes of anything, and also spot prizes, which we'll have a heap of those as well for you. So the race hub will be at the Lake House at Lakewood. The start line, finish line, and recovery all happening right at the Lake House. And let me tell you this, it is one of the best setups that we do have. And a shout out to Spa World, not just a sponsor, but a vibe enhancer, really they will be. All entrants will get $1,000 off any spa or swim pool recommended retail price. Just use the event code. We'll have that code for you closer to the time. We'll get that out there. It has been put out a few times already. And yeah, I can personally vouch for Spa World and the great pools they have. The swim spa, it's got 2 separate pools, one for swimming and one for soaking in, and each can be set at a different temperature. It's an absolute game changer. It's fantastic for Carol and myself. Carol likes the water. Well, she actually likes the spa pool and doesn't do the swimming. Well, I enjoy the swimming and then the relaxation in the spa as well afterwards. Great recovery. So can only recommend those, and you should whip down to Spa World and see what they've got, and then you can use that code to get $1,000 off. It's a pretty good offer from Spa World, so thank you to the team there. So on race day, info and logistics. There will be water and electrolyte stations placed around the course. They'll basically, the first one will be 4K, then 7K, 4 is 11, then 11 are the same ones as you go around, and you'll have those there. So there'll be the walk, the hybrid events. They'll start at 9:30 a.m. The half marathon and 7K run will start at 10 a.m. The kids dash will start just after the half marathon. As soon as they're all gone past the roundabout, we'll get the kids dash underway. Prize giving will be about 1:30 p.m. or 15 minutes after the last finisher. So if everyone finishes really quick, say they all finish by 1 o'clock, we'll probably have the prize giving knocked out there, started at 10 past 1, because it's all done at the finish area as well. There's great coffee and food all day at the Lake House. Lorna Jane will be there on site with some awesome apparel. Spa World will be there with their team, setting a few things up and talking to you, giving great offers. And remember, there's also a chance to do some good as well. So you can support the Canterbury West Coast Air Rescue for the Westpac helicopter and the Roa helicopter over on the coast. So you can donate to those or do some fundraising for them as well. Plus for Ronald McDonald House, who do a great job, especially for the rural communities when people may have need hospital care or time up in Christchurch. You can utilise the Ronald McDonald House. So please donate to those charities when you register. And also, if you get a chance to call in and see them make donations, do those. They're just 2 fantastic charities, as you never ever know when you're going to need one of them. One could lead to help the other one as well. So, we had a family member who required that Westpac helicopter, and it was life-saving. So can only recommend that you get in behind them. So do that part. And in any event, you can actually make donations to those 2 charities as well. But yeah, now calling all cyclists. You've got some important updates we've got for you here. So keep your ears ready for this now. First is the bad news. The Canterbury Mountain Bike Series is not happening this year at Bottle Lake. It's been a tough decision, but after the last couple of years where the series it just hasn't been viable, we've been running basically 3 events, not even getting the income for what we'd get out of for one event. We've done it for 3 years, and it hasn't been viable. We couldn't really continue doing that. I know it's really disappointing, but for those that love taking part in it, may have been to grab some other mates to get in there and enjoy it as well. But stay tuned though, we'll have something extra as well. Right, what we've been working on a new cycling event. It was originally teed up for the August the 18th, but we're running out of time and haven't got a couple of permits that have come through yet. So we're probably a wee bit late to do it, but we still want to launch it. It's a super cool event for every cyclist. It'll be about 75k, but the date may shift to avoid clashing with other races. We might even just throw it in there just to get it out there and see what happens, because it doesn't clash with any events on that date. But we'll see what happens on as we go forward over the next 7 to 10 days, and if we can get one of those permits and that sorted from there, hopefully we may be able to get it in with a bit of a rush, but it won't get to the potential. It's got massive potential for it, and it may be that we do it in September or early October, but those calendars are all getting pretty full. Other dates though that you need to get in your diary. Right, 25th of October is Ride the Rakaia. That is Labour weekend. You need to get that in your diary for that. Starts at the Mead Hall and finishes at the Rakaia Domain. So up through the Rakaia Gorge, you got the King and the Queen of the Gorge as well, and there is cash prizes for the first male up the gorge and the first female, and then there's prize money for first overall, 500, 200 and 100. So if you are real quick and you get away and you are first up the gorge and you cross the finish line, you could be taking away $600 home. That's both male and female. So girls, make sure you're into that. If you actually get up the gorge first, I think that'd be fantastic bragging rights. Then on the 15th of November, which is Canterbury Anniversary Weekend, we've got Ride the Wilderness on the West Coast. That's on the West Coast Wilderness Trail. This is just one hell of a magic trail and an event which is really, really cool. We've got 126k from Ross, we've got 95k from Hokitika, we've got 59k from Kelwood Paradise and 21k from Kumara, all finishing in Greymouth. It is a spectacular event, just magic, and one you want to be part of. Even we've got categories for the little ones, 7-year-olds, for Kumara to Greymouth. So if you want to get in there with the family, we have some families who one of the either mum or dad might do the 126k or 59k, and the rest of the kids with the other parent do the Kumara ride of 21k. So this is something really cool. Get into that one there. So that's on the 15th of November, Canterbury Anniversary weekend. The 7th of December, we've got Bridge to Bridge. This is on the south bank of the Waimakariri River. We've got 12k for, again, 7-year-olds and up. We've got the 30k from the Willows. We have got the 58k from the Waimakariri Gorge Bridge, starting underneath the Waimakariri Gorge Bridge, and we've got the Enduro, which is 115k, which starts and finishes at White's Crossing, goes up the north bank, up through the Waimak Gorge, and then down all the way back to White's Crossing. So that's 115k. So that's a date you want to get into, the 7th of December for Bridge to Bridge. 31st of January, Gold Trail. This is just magic. You could classify this as a pub to pub, but it's a totally different event, because you start outside the Golden Nugget Hotel in Shantytown on the main street. You ride down the main street of Shantytown, out of Shantytown, up to what's called Mosquito Creek, which is about 9k up the road from Shantytown, and you go into the forestry roads and that all the way through to Mary Creek, round a dairy farm, through a bee farm, a moss farm, a subdivision, and then you end up crossing the swing bridge across the Arnold Valley River, Lake Brunner, and finishing outside the Hotel Lake Brunner in Moana. It is pretty cool. It's pretty special. It's approximately 40 to 42k. It is a great day out and a great event and a great weekend. So make sure you got 31 January in your diary for Gold Trail. Then 14th of February, the Graveler. Yep, it is Valentine's Day. It's a great chance to take your partner away for a weekend in Hanma. They'll love you for it, especially if you disappear for a few hours while you do the race. It's actually also Carolyn, my wedding anniversary. It's been a number of years. I won't go there, but no, it's pretty cool. I I'm not quite sure how Carol feels about the race being on the 14th of February, but it's really just another day, isn't it, guys? Hey, but the 14th of February, the Graveler, make sure you've got that in your diary. So lock these dates in, register now, and get your accommodation booked early. These are some of the most popular rides of the year, and accommodation is really good. So you got 25th of October, ride the Rakaia. 15th of November, ride the Wilderness. 7th of December, bridge to bridge. 31 January, Gold Trail. 14th of February, the Graveler. So get those dates in, get the accommodation sorted, and get yourself trained, ready to go. Might as well lock them all in. Why not have a great time? Especially take the wife or husband away for Valentine's Day to Hamner. You'll be in the good books. Okay, then we move to what is a fundraising gold mine. You know, I cannot believe that more and more people aren't using this. What you need to do is you hit the promote tab. Simple as that. Hit the promote tab. If you want to raise some funds, it's so simple. Every single club, school, scout, group, guides, sports team, or even yourself should be doing it. I'd do it if I wasn't paying myself to be doing it as well. So for every event, CJM'S events has a promote tab. Click it, create your unique code, share it on social media, by email, text, however you want to do it. You can send that out to everybody in your own database or whoever you want to send it to. Then 10% from every entry from people that use that code comes straight back to you or back to your group that you're registered for. It is so simple. There's no administration, there's no stress. It's just a passive fundraising magic, really. So I really urge everyone to get into it. It can be set up hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars. It will go straight into your club, school, or whatever cause. If you're not doing this, you're leaving money on the table. If you don't do it, yeah, it's probably 10% that I could have, but you know, it's just going to build everything for everybody, and it just helps. So we just want to turn around and give something right back to all these charities, get back to the schools, get back to the scouts or whoever. If you want to know more about it, give me a call on 027 226 7769 and I'll run through it with you if you need any help. So other thing coming up is the virtual events, so you can keep the bling coming. If you're not coming to Lake Hood, no problem, or maybe you want 2 medals on the same day. Here's what's coming up with the Run NZ Run. We've got Glow 5K on the 11th to the 15th of July. Light it up, snap the selfies, grab the glow in the dark medal. You know, it's just a cool medal, this one here, and it glows in the dark, so you can sit at night, the lights out, and have a good look at it, and so be very, very proud of your achievements. We've got Friendship Day 5K. That's on the 29th of July to the 3rd of August. It's the same day as the Spa World South Island Half Marathon. You can double dip it. Real event plus the virtual event, and get the virtual medal on the same day and the same weekend. Also, what we've got coming up, you want to stay tuned for this. There's a big new event coming up, plus talks underway with another major charity for an end-of-year national fundraiser. So watch this space. So our final wrap-up is make sure you get into everything here. You know the drill of this. Get your entry into the Spa World South Island Half Marathon or risk missing out. Cyclists, mark those dates, ride the Rakaia, ride the Wilderness, bridge to bridge, Gold Trail and the Graveler. Hit the promote tab on any event and start fundraising the easy way, and check out the virtuals. Glow 5K, Friendship Day are perfect ways to stay tuned. If you've got any questions, flick me a message anytime. Come through to John at CJM'S or text me on 027 226 7769. Make memories, train smart, look after yourself, and always I'll see you on the start line. Okay, take care everyone. Cheers.